Posting a selfie from the pool is a really bad idea. It just invites all the creeps to come out.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. If the left is good at one thing, it's living inside of a duality, where you can hold two countervailing opinions inside of your brain at the same time. It's maddening for people like us who live in the real world, where you have intellectual honesty, but the left doesn't have those things. They defend Palestine, for instance, even though Palestine, as a group of people, stand directly against everything that the left says that they love, like free association, expression, assembly, arbitrary detention, torture and ill treatment, enforced disappearances, women's and girls' rights, LGBT people. I mean, listen to this just alone. They beat a mob of kids just because they had a rainbow flag. That's what happened in Palestine, the Palestine that you are so viciously defending right now. The libs are so broke brain. Okay. Hamas also banned internet porn from the Gaza Strip as Islamic hardliners crack down on Palestinian freedoms. What happened here? Hamas has ordered the full ban on internet pornography in the Gaza Strip, the latest reaction to personal freedom under a rule passed down by the Ministry of Communications. 10 largest internet service providers and Palestinian authorities must block all pornographic content. Hamas was elected to lead Gaza in 2007. It is a terrorist organization. And it wishes to protect the fabric of Palestinian society from people seeking adult content online. Well, let's enter an adult performer or former adult performer, Mia Khalifa. Mia Khalifa is a Lebanese-American media personality and former pornographic film actress who became very, very famous for doing porn scenes while wearing a hijab. Yes, that's right. She is also a massive supporter of, you guessed it, Palestine, the same place that would ban her form of getting rich, famous, and her form of income. She is a massive supporter of Palestine and has been tweeting enormously egregious takes on all of the destruction, horrors, butchery, death, killing, violence, and promoting Hamas. So Mia Khalifa is promoting the people who would ban her, obviously would ban her performances, but also would probably do far worse if they were able to get Mia Khalifa and put her on trial based on their own governance here. I mean, check this out. According to the Women's Rights Center, Legal Aid, 29 women were killed in the West Bank and Gaza Strip by their family members in cases of domestic violence and when the women effectively were acting up. Two sisters were stopped from pursuing any complaints of domestic violence. The women got out of line, and 29 women were killed. What do you think would happen to a porn star, Mia Khalifa, in Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip? Like, what do you think would happen when someone like this, who's famous for performing in a hijab, performing, whatever you want to call it? I mean, it says right here in the top line, in the Arab world and beyond, she is controversial in the Arab world and beyond, especially after the release of a video in which she engaged in a threesome while wearing a hijab. A scene brought Khalifa instant popularity and criticism, but she was instead voted the #1 porn star. What would the Palestinian Authority do with the #1 porn star? Well, I'll tell you what Playboy did. Playboy fired Mia Khalifa after porn star mocked the slaughter of Jews and sick joke about Israel being brought down by guerrilla fighters in fake Gucci shirts. Khalifa's page now shows not found on the graphic website. The adult magazine released a statement confirming they cut ties over her comments. Mia has made disgusting and reprehensible comments celebrating Hamas and attacks on Israel, the company wrote. Again, people who would openly attack her were she to live there. Or will they be able to get their hands on her? This is what Playboy said to let you know to terminate our relationship with Mia Khalifa, including deleting Mia's Playboy channel and our creator platform. She made disgusting and reprehensible attacks. At Playboy, we encourage free expression, constructive political debate. We have zero tolerance for hate speech. And we understand her words and action consequences. And so there you go. What did she end up saying? So this is Mia Khalifa here. This is what her page looks like. Now it is not found. I can't believe the Zionist apartheid regime is being brought down by guerrilla fighters in fake Gucci shirts. The biopics of these moments better reflect that. The biopics of these moments. Can somebody please tell freedom fighters in Palestine to flip their phones and film horizontal? I just want to make it clear that the statement in no way, shape, or form is intended to spread violence. I specifically said freedom fighters because that's what Palestinian citizens are. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, they're like cold-blooded, absolute jackal murderers from the Stone Ages, but you do you, Mia. Never thought you were a particularly high IQ individual, but didn't know that you would effectively get yourself fired by showing a video of the new ISIS Hamas fighters shooting at a cop, presumably killing him at point blank range. This is a Renaissance painting, Mia Khalifa tweets. Okay, not great. Me every day, to be honest. Yep. So she's embracing it. I just want to make sure there's 4K footage of my people breaking down walls of their open air prison they've been forced out of their homes and into, so we have good options for history books to write about how they freed themselves from apartheid. Okay. She was fired by another company. This is beyond horrendous. Consider yourself fired, effective immediately. Simply just disgusting, beyond words. Become a better human being. The fact that you are condoning death, rape, beatings, hostage taking is truly gross. No other word can explain this ignorance. And this is her getting fired by another brand that she was working with on Twitter. This was not Playboy. She was also fired from Playboy. I'd say supporting Palestine has lost me business opportunities, but I'm more angry at myself for not checking as to whether or not I was entering into business with the Zionists. My bad. Mia Khalifa tweets. First comment here. How is selling your body and having sex with hundreds of men and filming it considered a business opportunity? Do you think you would be able to do this in Palestine? Try that in Palestine. Move to Palestine. That's right. Yeah. Not great. Not great. It's a duality. It's the duality of living inside of a world that doesn't exist. It's not real. It's fake unicorn world. Again, like, put aside the fact that she's effectively condoning or making light of the butchering of women, right? Supposed social activist here, the butchering of women. What she's doing is mocking the religion of this place that kills people for mocking their religion. Okay, torture and other ill treatment for mocking Allah. Enforced disappearances, women and girls' rights, LGBTI people's rights. On July 9th, security forces stood by and watched as mob beat youth and children participating in a parade because the parade had a rainbow flag in it. I wonder what Mia K thinks about LGBTQ freedoms. I mean, we know that Black Lives Matter loves the trans community. Yet here's Black Lives Matter saying they stand with Palestine. Here's more Black Lives Matter standing with Palestine. Here's the Squad standing with Palestine. Oh, and this one's my absolute favorite. Here is the outside of Squad member Rashida Tlaib's office with a Palestinian flag next to a gay pride flag. It doesn't get better than this. What do you think? Eventually the entire world that you're creating, the fake world you're creating, collapses in on itself, and reality will hit harder than anything else, man. Hit harder than anything else. LGBTQ plus not welcome here. Palestinians. Not only are there atrocious laws against LGBTQ in the West Bank and Gaza, social attitudes are an even larger problem. Okay. According to Pew Research, 93% of the Palestinian population is completely opposed to homosexuality, a percentage of the highest in the world. Palestinians have also been named by Forbes as one of the worst countries in the world for LGBTQ plus travelers. Got it? Being gay is punishable by up to 10 years in prison. In Gaza is punishable by death in Gaza, the place that Mia K is defending here. So the Squad puts up their little flag. This is punishable by death here. Do you understand? Let me say it again. This flag is punishable by death in this place. Yet they lump them, they smash them all together. Great. Well, it's good to see that playing dumb games wins you dumb prizes. Can't say that I expected anything else from, one of the world's most gratuitous porn stars, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, f*** around, quite literally, and find out.